She has no problem letting people know exactly what she thinks, and that boldness is something Taylor and Travis have also noticed. They've even been overheard praising Jason and Kylie for raising such a strong, outspoken little girl. Wyatt already knows who she is, and if the Kelce Swift family dynamic is anything to go by, she's only going to continue shining brighter. One of Wyatt's favorite things about having Taylor as her aunt is the endless stream of gifts. But these aren't just any presents. Taylor is known for her thoughtful and next-level surprises. Every time Wyatt sees her, it's like Christmas came early. Taylor has a special way of picking out the perfect things, whether it's adorable toys, stylish clothes, or something totally unique. Wyatt has been spotted in some seriously cute outfits that definitely have Aunt Taylor's touch. But Taylor's gifts go beyond just material things. She puts real thought into each one, making sure they match Wyatt's personality perfectly. More than anything, it's the moments Taylor shares with Wyatt that matter the most. She makes her feel like the most important person in the room, always there for hugs, fun selfies, and those little "I'm here for you" moments that mean everything to a child. Taylor also makes sure that Wyatt's siblings get just as much love. She's not just about spoiling one child. She includes the whole family, sending personalized gifts and making thoughtful gestures that show how much she truly cares. Whether it's a big surprise or a small act of kindness, Taylor always brings her signature sparkle to every family interaction. She's the kind of aunt who makes every visit feel like a celebration, and honestly, that's something special. Wyatt knows she has one of the coolest, most iconic role models ever, and it shows in the way she lights up whenever Taylor walks into the room. She sings her songs with pride, dances like no one's watching, and fully embraces the magic of having Taylor as part of her life. Taylor, in turn, has spent her whole career proving that being strong, smart, and independent doesn't mean you have to be tough or cold. She has built an empire, shattered records, and stood up for herself while still being kind and full of love. Just by being in Wyatt's life, she's passing down that same energy to the next generation. Wyatt Kelce has always said she wants her daughters to look up to strong women who go after what they want, speak their minds, and never let anyone dim their shine. She and Jason are raising Wyatt and her sisters to know they can be anything they want to be, and having Taylor in their lives is just an extra dose of inspiration. Taylor isn't just successful. She's living proof that you can work hard, stand up for yourself, and still have fun, fall in love, and be unapologetically yourself. Right now, Wyatt is just having fun dancing to Taylor's songs. But one day, she'll realize that those lyrics were full of wisdom. Taylor has been writing about self-worth, love, and independence since she was a teenager. And when Wyatt grows up, she'll see how much those messages have been shaping her all along. What feels like simple dance parties now will one day be life lessons that stick with her forever. Beyond the fame, the Grammys, and the record-breaking tours, Taylor is simply a good person. She treats people with kindness, fights for what she believes in, and never lets the world change who she is. These are the values Jason and Kylie want their daughters to learn, and having Taylor around as an example is a major bonus. Wyatt is already growing up in a home filled with love, laughter, and strong role models. But with Taylor as her aunt, she gets an extra level of inspiration. One day, Wyatt is going to look back and realize just how lucky she was to have someone like Taylor in her corner. She's already showing signs of becoming just as confident, fearless, and iconic as the woman she admires. With a family that supports her and an aunt who encourages her to dream big, there's no doubt that Wyatt Kelce is on her way to becoming someone truly special. What do you think? Will Taylor's influence shape Wyatt's future in ways we can't even imagine yet? Will she take after her superstar aunt in more ways than one? Or is this just a childhood phase that will pass as she grows up? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. And if you don't want to miss out on the latest celebrity news, make sure to subscribe to Gossip Grove. Wyatt Kelce didn't go through the usual childhood cartoon crush phase. Instead, she went straight to being completely obsessed with her superstar aunt, Taylor Swift. Wyatt genuinely believes Taylor is not just the coolest person ever, but also the best friend anyone could have. Whether she's dancing around the living room, belting out Taylor's songs, or sharing her preschool secrets during snack time, her bond with Aunt Taylor is something that melts hearts. It's the kind of pure, wholesome admiration that makes people smile. Wyatt didn't become a Swiftie overnight. When Taylor first started spending time with the Kelce family, Wyatt had no idea she was a global superstar. To her, Taylor was just a super nice lady who kept showing up at family dinners, football games, and fun hangouts. Wyatt, being the observant little girl that she is, quickly noticed her. There was this tall, sparkly woman who gave the best hugs, laughed a lot, and actually listened when Wyatt talked about the important details of her day, like what color headband she was wearing or how she won a game. Taylor wasn't just physically present, she was genuinely there for Wyatt, and that meant everything. One day, something clicked. According to Wyatt's dad, Jason Kelce, she was watching TV when one of Taylor's music videos came on. She recognized her, and suddenly, it all made sense. A few weeks later, she attended one of Taylor's concerts with her family, and that was it. She was officially hooked. From that moment on, Wyatt was all about Taylor. She started learning the lyrics to her songs, her own adorable versions. Of course, asking for Taylor's music during car rides, and proudly telling anyone who would listen that her Aunt Taylor was the best singer in the whole world. But it's not just the music Wyatt loves. It's the way Taylor makes her feel special, heard, and completely adored. And honestly, that's the cutest thing ever. Wyatt's love for Taylor isn't about fame or celebrity status. It's about the connection they share, the way Taylor showers her with affection, and how she makes even the smallest moments feel magical. Every Kelce family gathering is full of fun, and Wyatt is always at the center of it. She has a big personality and isn't afraid to let it shine. One of her favorite things to talk about is her preschool crush. Recently, she casually mentioned that she might have a crush on a boy but refused to give any more details, flashing a dramatic side eye like she was keeping top-secret information. Taylor, of course, was eager to know more, but Wyatt just giggled and said it was girl talk for another day. This playful side of Wyatt shows just how much personality she already has. She's confident, sassy, and full of charm, all wrapped up in one tiny package. Watching Wyatt navigate her first little crush even reminded Taylor of her own love story with Travis Kelce. Apparently, she couldn't help but laugh when she realized that Wyatt's keeping a secret phase was just a miniature version of how Travis tried and failed to get her attention with his now iconic friendship bracelet. The way Wyatt holds on to her little secrets is exactly the kind of energy that makes her so lovable and full of life. Wyatt is growing up surrounded by incredible examples of love. Jason and Kylie Kelce's marriage is the kind that sets a high standard. It's fun, supportive, and built on mutual respect. Taylor and Travis admire them deeply and even talk about wanting to create a similar family dynamic someday. The way Jason and Kylie raise their daughters, teaching them to be strong, independent, and confident, is something Taylor and Travis find inspiring. Wyatt, in particular, is already proving that she has a fearless spirit. She doesn't just speak her mind. She owns every room she walks into, even if that room is just her preschool classroom. Jason has often talked about how proud he is of Wyatt's confidence,